like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey.
You come into our sport thinking it's going to be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here.
Look out. Superman punch! That shovels an equalizer. Spear! Spear! This is going to be one for the ages.
We are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
So this is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that—
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just checking out the facility.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. Y el que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Maldito conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero él también va a pichar. Te juro que yo no me quise embichar. Ey, mi crush, shh, ya me aburraste. Y yo así soy Milly sin usar Richard. Yankee se retira y vamos a switchar. Voy a ser el jefe, me van a fichar. Mi nombre por siempre se me escucha porque estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el ti. Estoy en mi pick. Estoy en mi pick. Mírame lo que me convertí. Le molesta mi premio de compositor, pero es que ella no compone ninguna. Esta gente escribe en sus canciones, eso no se emocionen. El disco más vendido de este año. Lo llevé para la escuela, todo el mundo tratando de hacerle secuela. Siguen en la fila, nadie se me cuela. Chequi morena, chequi, chequi morena, Bad Bunny se llevó todos los premios y él ni fue. Ustedes pagando pa' irse virales, yo pegando temas sin hacerle promo. La gente se pregunta cómo desde chamaquito, ¿sabes cómo somos? Nunca pido tenki. Yo soy Busca el T tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi pick. Y voy a seguir en mi pick. Soy un rey, campeón, busca el T. Estoy en mi pick, y voy a seguir en mi pick. Mírame, que tú qué, tú eres feca.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Ni voy a frontear la de repeat. we sing along a little louder to a happy song. Maybe we'll forget, 'cause every now and again we can't feel it. And the baby voice inside us slows down. And I really wish that you could have my hands like a carousel. I'm going round in circles, I'm going round in circles. Because I would rather just keep dreaming. 'Cause the nightmares in our heads are bad enough. And I really wish that you could have my hands like a carousel. I'm going round in circles, I'm going round in circles. The world has coalesced into one giant mess of hate and unrest. So let's just sing along a little goddamn louder to a happy song and pretend it's all okay. So let's sing along. Yeah, let's sing along a little louder, a little louder. Wait till you feel so much more. Well, that's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, the headlines say the world is over. Whatever happened to a fairy tale ending? You can't pass if you don't know the code word. I'm inside of you.
You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk. What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
Hey, who are you?
First day training here. It's nice to meet you in person. Since I transitioned from football to wrestling, I've been watching a lot of your matches from Japan. And when I heard you were here, I was pumped to get in the ring with you.
Yeah, well, you better act fast since I don't plan on being here too long.
Why is that?
Because they should have never sent me here to begin with. I don't belong in the same place as someone just crossing over from football or some stupid former mascot. If you haven't met that goon yet, don't bother.
You know who else crossed over from football? Steve Austin, The Rock, Roman Reigns. And I'm gonna be bigger than all of them.
Bigger tool? Maybe. Bigger star? No chance. For every success story, there's 1,000 guys that never made it. Like I said, I don't plan on being here very long. But I look forward to making sure you end up in the category no one's heard of.
Too late, because a lot more people have watched me line up on Saturdays and Sundays than have ever seen you wrestle. Just because I'm new to this game doesn't mean I haven't played the game. Don't test me, or you won't like the results.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I chose football. American, to be clear. I had no interest in all that running they do in soccer. Plus, I love the physicality of football.
I can see how that relates to wrestling, but how'd you end up here?
I loved playing football, but I just kind of got burnt out going from college to the pros and wanted a new challenge. I started training for this a few months back, and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard, or harder, than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realize that, and I respect everything that WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. But there have been a lot of guys who crossed over successfully from football to wrestling, and I plan on being the next one to do it.
I like your determination. Now let's see if you have what it takes to get the ball in the end zone.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Are you a referee here, or...?
Oh no, man. I'm training to be a wrestler. I know I'm a bit on the smaller side, but I'm actually crossing over from another sport too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby, but I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Even if Lawler helped get your foot in the door, you wouldn't be here if you weren't talented. I'll see you out there in a bit.
Ah, sounds good, buddy. Oh, and before I forget, can you sign your football card for me before you leave today?
Sure. Just as long as you don't sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Okay, let's get started.
Never need a I'm what I need. Trying to find the one that can fix me. I've been dodging death in the 6 speed. Got my stomach feeling sickly.
One, two, three.
Her lips are soda, and I just miss the way it tastes like Coca-Cola.
Hey, good match out there. I think I almost had you.
You fought hard. There's no shame in losing.
I guess I just don't want to be seen as the weak link in our training class, you know? Like the guy that no one really expects to succeed? Or the one you want to face whenever you need an easy win?
You've only been here a week, right? I don't think anyone thinks that.
Not yet, at least.
Hey, keep your head up. You can do this.
I'll try. Thanks, buddy.
Wow, big win over the mascot. Really impressive. I bet Triple H is talking to all the GMs right now about the new guy at the PC who had the courage to face the weakest opponent here.
Just because I wrestled Chase today doesn't mean I'm scared to face Hector, you, or anyone else.
I'll believe it when I see it. And so far, you haven't shown me anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll have the chance to face each other real soon.
As long as you don't keep dodging real competition.
Hey, big news. We got another member of DX coming to help out for a bit at the PC.
Hornswoggle?
No. One of the members of the best version of DX, X-Pac.
No offense, but I actually think the original version of DX was the best.
Wow. Offense taken. It's funny, Sean always tells me the same thing.
You guys were cool, but Sean and Hunter were the OGs.
Okay. What if when X-Pac is here, we had a match to settle this debate? You and your OG hero, Shawn Michaels, versus me and X-Pac.
I've got 2 words for you. I'm in.
Leave that to the pros.
Take a picture, make it last longer, as if dollar bills are falling from the sky. ropes.